Hi guys, welcome back. So today we are going to do some airbrushing. So I've already put some gel polish on these tips and then I've just gone over with a matte top coat. So they're all ready to go. So we'll just get these prepared. So what I am going to do is try to think of 5 different French tips for you today. So the first one, I'm just going to take some French tip stickers. So you can get packs of these and they've got different shapes. So we're going to put one of these on to this nail. So just stick that on if it will stick. I might have played with that one too much. Let's try another one. So just stick that on. So if you're doing this on a client, you could put latex round the skin, just because it is a bit messy, but it does come off easy, so I won't worry about that. So that's that one out. So the next one, let's move this out of the way. I'll take them off as I'm doing it. So this one, I'm going to do a tip, or should I say a smile line, using striping tape. So I'm just going to do this. You can do this any pattern you want. So we'll do it in stripes. Let's just stick that on. I'm just getting it on at the minute and then we'll tidy that up. And stick it down properly. I've lost the end again. Where's it gone? I do this every time. Just going to get another colour because that's just taking too long. So I'm just going to go so that we've got a V shape there. So we'll leave that one at that. So if you've got none of the above, you can use masking tape. So I'm going to cut a straight line off. She says straight, so I'm just going to cut some lines off. So again, you could use this. So I'm just going to do that across there. And then I will do a solid colour, a space, and then it'll be ombre. So that is what we are going to do with this. So let's move all these down. So I've got my airbrush and I'm just going to fill that with some liquid and Airbrush it again. Just put a few drops in there. So this is going to be a little bit noisy, so I'll do a voiceover for the next part. Right, so we're going to start on this full tip in white with a negative space and the ombre beyond that. So I go onto my finger when I start airbrushing to make sure that that gun is working properly, and then I start from the free edge and work my way up the nail. So I'm making sure that bottom bit is fully white before I go further up that nail. So every time I stop my machine, I go back onto my finger and just make sure that that flow is coming out nicely. So I've done that. Make sure you get around them sides, and do not do this too thick, otherwise it will run. So you're better off doing thinner coats. So that one was not the ombre, it was just the normal tip. So this one again, start from the bottom, and I'm just going to work my way up, and I do this on all those nails basically. So if you can turn your airbrush down to a low speed, that'd help you when you're doing ombre, so that you can get a finer mist coming out of there. So that is that one, and this is the normal ombre. So onto my hand, make sure it's going, start at that tip and just gradually work up. So I go left to right when I'm doing these, and I make sure I get them sides as well. So just make sure you're doing your strokes long enough to cover that full nail. So yeah, I will shut up and let you watch the next two. So this next one is using a stencil. So when I'm using these stencils, you've got to bend it around that nail. So I hold it in between my thumb and my pointer finger, get that bend going on, and then hold that over your client's nail. It is easy on a client as well, because you can just hold on to the side of their nail. So get that in position and make sure that there's no gap under it, and then just do exactly the same, starting from that free edge upwards. So let's unpeel all these nails. So be gentle with this, try not to, well, yeah, try not to touch the white part or the colours that you've done, because this is very fragile when you do airbrushing. So be very careful with this, but I'm just going to peel all these to show you the design before I top coat. So when I'm top coating any airbrush design, you've got to float your polish, or your gel should I say, over that nail. Do not brush it hard because you can take the design away. So put enough product on your brush and then just float that down that nail. So these are the final designs. So if you like this and you want some more airbrushing designs, let us know in comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.